Hey, I just noticed that today I'm wearing my Robinson Maroons 2010 state championship T-shirt. That was 15 years ago, but it could still be talked about today. Our little town winning a state championship in high school basketball. It got me to thinking, has your town or has your high school ever been involved in a state championship? Whether it's, just you come in as a runner-up, or you won the championship. My town, I think in '78 we had the state track, high school track state champions. I know in our football team, they went to the state championship once, and they were in the quarterfinals a couple of times. But the high school basketball championship back in 2010 is quite a memorable time for our town. But just got me to thinking, have you ever been involved with a school or a town that had won a state championship, especially a little town? You think of the big towns, and they have, however many high schools and such a large pool of talent that, perhaps the bigger cities, it's not a big deal. But for a little town of mine, like, 7,000 people, winning the state championship, that was a pretty big deal. So anyway, just thought I'd come on and ask and maybe put a comment down with your experience with high school championships, whether it's basketball or baseball or football or whatever, track. But let me know, just see where everybody stands with that. But 2010 state champions, and we'll never lose that. We do live near Lawrenceville, Illinois, which back in the 70s and 80s, they won 4 state championships. I think 72 and 74, and then they won in 81 and 82 back to back. And that 81 and 82 team, they have the state record for 68 wins in a row. They went 68-0 over those 2 seasons. But that was a pretty big deal back in the 70s and 80s. They've not been quite so well since then. But anyway, that was a pretty good run. I was a little young for all that. I really don't remember much about it. Of course, that wasn't my town. But anyway, drop a comment. Let me know how your experience was with state championships for your school or for your town, or maybe you have never dealt with that. Whatever. Anyway, just something I thought I'd come on and talk about. So I'll wish you a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.